Newton's law is also talking about action and reaction, but we are thinking not only the bodily actions, it's about all three actions, mind, body, and words. Kaya Sankara, Vachi Sankara, and Mano Sankara. All these actions need to be keep in a wholesome way. So our mind and body and words and becomes lighter and calmer. So think about doing an act. You are offering some food for a homeless person. The person feels happier, and there is an energy comes out from that action, from that person's happiness and your kind nature. There is an energy builds with that act. So it moves to the universe and stays somewhere. And it's the same with the action, that unkind action. If we shout at somebody, if we get angry, our energy become negative, and it will stay. It will also stay in the universe somewhere. So what happens is every action has a reaction, yes. So this will come back to us when it is the time is correct. How does this time works? We call it Samanantara Anantara Pratyaya. When you are negative, when you are not feeling good within yourself, or you are stressed and having lots of negative energy within you, you attract the negative actions you have done in the past, and your life becomes more difficult and more stressful, because you are also attracting these negative energies towards you. But when you are blissful or in a calm state, you attract the good actions you have done in the past. So this is why when we are having a difficult time, we go to a temple or a religious place or a church or somewhere and pray or worship or try to become blissful. Then we feel our stress is reducing. It's because we are attracting the positive energy or the good things we have done in the past. So this is the karmic action, how it works. So we call it Hetupala, cause and effect. So I'm not going to talk about in detail because we are trying to keep this session in a simple way. We have our advanced session, so we discuss these things in more detail. And in this session, we are going to do some karmasthana meditation. That means chanting of some verses. Karma means actions, sthana means position. So asthana means reposition. So when we become chanting this karmasthana and meditate, our mind become blissful, calmer, and we create a very healthy, positive energy. So we can move this karma or reposition this karma. And so we can have some peaceful time. Even it's difficult, maybe we are going through some stressful events, but we do this meditation practice, we can have a better, peaceful life. It is a very helpful strategy to have peace in our lives. You all are doing meditation. I know you all for some time now. So you are creating lots of good energy. So when we do meditation together like this, and it is helping the world, helping the universe. There's war happening everywhere. People's getting agitated, angry, wanting to kill other people, but only few people are creating this positive kind energy to the world. The world energy needs to get balance. It always have a balancing nature. Think about a container and you make a division in the middle and make a hole in this divider, and put concentrated liquid to one side and put water to the other side. What happens? This concentrated water moves to the water and become equalized. This word has this equalizing action. So it always try to become equalized. It is the same when we do good acts or wholesome acts or bad things or negative actions. So the word become unbalanced. Um, for example, we give some food to somebody, a person who is hungry, then the person smiles, happy energy comes out of the person, but still there's an unbalance there. It's not neutral. So it stays somewhere and brings it back to you, this good action, the energy from this action to you one day to equalize it. Equalizing nature is in the universe. And it's the same when you harm somebody, then that negative energy goes and stays somewhere and comes back to you to equalize it. So this equalizing action in the world we call samatulitatawa, it is all the time happening, whether we focus on it or not focusing on it. So that's a little bit about the meditation, why we meditate, how it works, how the karma works. And in the future sessions, I will give brief information about how this worldly cycle works. We call Paticca Samuppada. And those who studied with me Ayurveda knows, and I talk about the circadian rhythm, the bodily clock. We have a body clock, and our body works according to that. And it's the same. The universe also has a cycle. We'll talk about these in the future sessions because I don't want to talk too much in the session, and we will focus on meditation. So, to meditate, in the beginning, we will focus on the breathing, and then we will do some karmasthana chanting, and we can create some good positive energy through our actions. So try to sit straight. If you can keep your back straight, it helps. And also, if there are noise, please find a place where there is less noise, because in the beginning, when there's too much noise, we are unable to focus. But with time, we are able to meditate with the noise. But it is in the beginning, it is difficult. So we are going to focus on the elements of the body. I think you heard about the 5 elements: water, air, fire, space, and earth. Our body is made of these 5 elements. In other words, we call Apo, Tejo, Vayo, Patavi, and Akash. So we are going to focus on the Vayo Dhatu, or the Vata, and because it's the light element, lightness in the body. So focusing in the air or the Vayu will help us to be more blissful and light. So we are not focusing how the air moves down, up and down. We are focusing the quality of the air, the lightness, the gaseous nature of the air. And you can observe from your nasal cavity that this gaseous air is in your body and moving downwards. And or you can observe the lightness, the calmness, the blissful nature of this air. And when we meditate, we can get thoughts. It's okay. We should not go to fight with the thoughts, because then the tension creates and it could cause us distress and agitation. Become the observer. Just watch your air element and observe. That's the best way to meditate. And thereafter, we'll do some karmasthana and then end the session. First, try to scan your body from forehead to your legs. Observe your body from forehead, cheeks, neck, chest, tummy area, legs, and to your feet. So it will help to bring back our mind towards ourselves. Mind has a monkey nature. It likes to run around. So we want to bring it towards our body to focus. And take 3 long breaths to the tummy. And now focus on the air, the lightness, the moving nature. It is non-attached to anything, anywhere, freely moving. The gaseous nature. It's moving from the nasal cavity towards the tummy. It's okay for thoughts to come in. Just observe. It is just a thought. It won't bother you. It will come and go. We start to feel calm, relaxed, and non-attached. Compare it with the Patavi Dhatu, the earth element. It doesn't change. It's fixed there. When you try to change, it shows resistance. Air element, Vayu Dhatu, doesn't get attached to anywhere. It's free. Let's be like the air element, non-attached, free, calm, relaxed, blissful. Feel the moving nature of the Vayu Dhatu. We can feel mind becomes calmer. Slowly, we are becoming like air, calm, relaxed, non-attached. You feel the heaviness of the body becoming lighter. All parts of the body becoming lighter. Gradually, the lightness is moving towards all parts of the body. Do not focus on the thoughts. It doesn't matter what type of thoughts come to you. It's just a thought, positive, negative, doesn't matter. We are not focusing on these thoughts. They will come and go. Just we are becoming the observer. With time, we can stay in this position for longer time. I am not sure whether you heard about jhanas, first jhana, second jhana, third jhana, fourth jhana. So you can develop samatha through this meditation, focusing on breath and move. Develop your mind as well. But in this session, we are just doing this to bring calmness to us. Feel calm, blissful, relaxed position. Let's now chant a karmasthana, which will help to calm our mind. In this karmasthana, it says, all the thoughts has become balanced or calmed. Feels calmness. All the attachments becomes less or released. All the greed and attachment will move away from our mind. Non-attached feeling will come to us. roaming mind, roaming nature will be released, and we are attaining the Nibbana, or the blissful state. You can think about the meaning. Etang santang etang panitang yadidang sabba sankara samato. That means all the thoughts becomes calmer. And the second part talks about sabbu padi pati nisaggo. All the attachments will release. Tanhakkayo, the attachments, cravings will be removed from our mind. Virago, the non-attached mind will develop. And Nirodho, the roaming mind, and will stop and attain blissful Nibbana. Etang santang etang panitang yadidang sabba sankara samato sabbu padi pati nisaggo tanhakkayo virago nirodho nibbānanti. Etang santang etang panitang yadidang sabba sankara samato sabbu padi pati nisaggo tanhakkayo virago nirodho nibbānanti. Etang santang etang panitang yadidang sabba sankara samato sabbu padi pati nisaggo tanhakkayo virago nirodho nibbānanti. Etang santang etang panitang yadidang sabba sankara samato sabbu padi pati nisaggo tanhakkayo virago nirodho nibbānanti. Etang santang etang panitang yadidang sabba sankara samato sabbu padi pati nisaggo tanhakkayo virago nirodho nibbānanti. Etang santang etang panitang yadidang sabba sankara samato sabbu padi pati nisaggo tanhakkayo virago nirodho nibbānanti. Etang santang etang panitang yadidang sabba sankara samato sabbu padi pati nisaggo tanhakkayo virago nirodho nibbānanti. Etang santang, etang panitang, yadidang sabbe sankara samato, sabbupadi pati nisaggo, tanhakayo virago nirodho nibbananti. Etang santang, etang panitang, yadidang sabbe sankara samato, sabbupadi pati nisaggo, tanhakayo virago nirodho nibbananti. Let's focus on some metta meditation, loving kindness towards the world. Without knowingly and without unknowingly, we have done actions that could hurt others. We have given pain and put other people into miserable states. So, spreading loving kindness or the metta is a good way to neutralize those negative actions that we have done in the past. And it is a way of thinking of others and sending them some kind thoughts so everyone become happier in the world, in this universe, and for them to feel not to have the revengeful ideas or thoughts from our actions. When we spread metta meditation, there are many benefits. We sleep better and our mind becomes happier, calmer, and there are many benefits. So let's do some metta meditation. May all the sentient beings of the front, may all sentient beings on the either side of the front, may all the sentient beings on the right, may all the sentient beings on the other side of the right, may all the sentient beings on the behind, may all the sentient beings on either side of the back, May all the sentient beings of the left, may all the sentient beings on either side of the left, may all the sentient beings below, may all the sentient beings above, may all the sentient beings, including myself, free from the samsaric suffering. May all the sentient beings, free from the disease of samsara. May release from the fears of samsara. Release from the sorrows of samsara. May release from this burning samsara. May release from the sansaric raga. May release from the bond of samsara. May release from the ocean of samsara. May release from the desert of samsara. May release from the darkness of samsara. May all the sentient beings, including myself, may attain supreme bliss of Nibbana. May all sentient beings, including myself, attain the supreme bliss of Nibbana. May all the sentient beings, including myself, may attain the supreme bliss of Nibbana. May all the sentient beings of the front, may all the sentient beings of either side of front, may all the sentient beings of the right, may all the sentient beings of the either side of right, may all the sentient beings behind, may all the sentient beings on either side of the back, may all the sentient beings of the left, may all the sentient beings of either side of the left, all the sentient beings below, all the sentient beings above, may all the sentient beings, including myself, free from the samsaric suffering, may release from the disease of samsara, release from the fears of samsara, release from the burning samsara, release from the suffering of samsara, release from the sansaric raga, release from the bond of samsara, release from the ocean of samsara, release from the desert of samsara, Release from the darkness of samsara. May all the sentient beings, including myself, attain the supreme bliss of Nibbana. May all the sentient beings, including myself, attain the supreme bliss of Nibbana. May all the sentient beings, including myself, attain the supreme bliss of Nibbana. All the sentient beings of the front, all the sentient beings of the either side of the front, all the sentient beings of the right, all the sentient beings of either side of the right, all the sentient beings of the back, all the sentient beings of the either side of the back, all the sentient beings of the left, all the sentient beings of the either side of the left, all the sentient beings below, all the sentient beings above, may all the sentient beings, including myself, free from the sansaric suffering. May all the sentient beings, including myself, free from the disease of samsara. May all the sentient beings, including myself, free from the fears of samsara. May all the sentient beings, including myself, free from the burning samsara. May all sentient beings, including myself, free from the sorrows of samsara. May all the sentient beings, including myself, free from the sansaric raga. May all the sentient beings, including myself, free from the bond of samsara. May all the sentient beings, including myself, free from the ocean of samsara. May all the sentient beings, including myself, free from the desert of samsara. May all the sentient beings, including myself, free from the darkness of samsara. May all the sentient beings, including myself, attain the supreme bliss of Nibbana. May all the sentient beings, including myself, may attain the supreme bliss of Nibbana. May all the sentient beings, including myself, may attain the supreme bliss of Nibbana. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Take a long breath and slowly you can open your eyes. So, do you have any questions you would like to ask or discuss before we end the session?
I'm okay, and thank you very much.
You're welcome. It is 1 hour we are doing, so it's a short session because some of them said that it's better we do the session for an hour. So in the future, gradually we can increase it, but for now, let's keep it for an hour. So if there are no questions, let's send the merits to the universe, to everyone, so they can also have the benefit out of this meritorious deed. We have sent lots of metta thoughts to the world. So by doing this meritorious deed, the merits we have gained, we would like to share with everyone who helped us to be where we are today. Our parents who helped us to grow, learn, and also the teachers who provided us jobs, anyone who helped us throughout our lives, and also anyone we have hurt, given pain, and put into trouble, knowingly or unknowingly. We would like to share these merits with them as well. Also, the deities, Brahma gods who protect the world, we are going to share these meritorious deeds with them as well. So, anyone who would like to have these merits, and they are able to rejoice and take the benefit out of it. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. We'll chant a little verse and send the merits to everyone, and then especially for the gods and deities, and then end the session. Akasatta Chabummatta Devanaga Punyantang Anumoditva Chiran Rakkantu Buddha Sasanang. Akasatta Chabummatta Devanaga Mahiddika Punyantang Anumoditva Chiranrakantu Upasasanang Akasatta Chabummatta Deva Naga Mahiddika Punyantang Anumoditva Chiranrakantu Upasasanang. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. And also, may you all be well and happy and have peace. Theruvan Saranai, sadhu. Let's meet in a month's time. I will share the times for you in the chat box, our group chat box. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you. Theruvan Saranai.